Atlanta's economy continues to struggle to recover from the pandemic, but there is temporary relief this week. AmericasMart semi-annual trade show is expected to attract thousands of buyers. And Bill Liss takes a closer look for us.
When COVID-19 basically shut down Atlanta last March, more than 80% of downtown hotel employees were forced out of work. The hospitality industry projected a $10 billion loss, with hotel occupancy averaging just 36%. But demand for home goods has kept AmericasMart thriving. This week, 30,000 buyers are expected downtown to attend the furniture, gift, and apparel trade show with strict guidelines.
So we want to exceed the CDC protocols. So everything from temperature checking, mandatory masks. We're a private facility, so if someone doesn't comply, we can ask them to leave, and we do.
And the CEO of International Market Centers and AmericasMart, Bob Marishich, says that's not all.
And during the ingress and egress to the buildings, social distancing is required. It's in the elevators, it's through the escalators. And the biggest thing is we spread these people out over 7.5 million square feet.
And it's providing some valuable economic relief. It's the biggest boost since last March.
Over 20,000 hotel rooms that are booked over an 8-day period that are projected to generate $36 million in economic impact for us.
But the boost is only temporary. David Martin is the CEO of Legacy Ventures, which oversees 5 downtown Atlanta hotels and more than 20 restaurants. He's laid off more than 800 workers since last March.
The restaurants that we run inside the hotels that we manage will do reasonably well, but our restaurants outside the hotels, even though within, let's say, the district around the Mart, will probably see very little pickup.
And in an effort to boost the economy long-term and attract more out-of-town visitors, Central Atlanta Progress is showing the best possible image for the city of Atlanta, especially now as these guests descend on downtown.
We're going to step up our hospitality assets, our ambassador force, our clean team, and our public safety assets. Everybody's going to give this group a lot of special attention.
Even still, the hospitality industry predicts it may not fully recover until 2023 or 2024. In the meantime, they're hoping to hit at least 44% in hotel occupancy and bring employees back on a more permanent basis this year.